In this video, we're going to talk about how Scalr handles drift detection. Drift detection in Terraform or OpenTofu is a feature that helps identify when your actual infrastructure state has deviated from the desired state defined in your Terraform or OpenTofu configuration. And Scalr drift detection can be enabled per environment. An environment in Scalr is a logical grouping of workspaces, teams, users, etc. that essentially provides isolations between app teams, projects, or whatever you might need it to be. And here we're just going to click on the drift detection tab, and then we can define a period of time in which Scalr should execute runs to detect drift. In this environment, we've scheduled it for daily, and now all workspaces within this environment will automatically inherit that schedule and will have daily checks for drift. From a workspace standpoint, when drift has been detected, we will see this alert, and we can go in and review that, and we'll see all of the resources that have drift. Once the drift has been detected, you have a couple options. You can choose to ignore it, which basically means I can go into update the state myself, update the infrastructure, basically telling Scalr don't do anything that we want to handle ourselves. You can revert the infrastructure, which would be the equivalent of running a plan and apply, or you can sync the state, which is the equivalent of running a Terraform refresh only command. From a reporting standpoint, if we go up to administration scope, we'll see that we can create filters across all of our workspaces, across all of environments to detect those workspaces that have drift. I can create this filter, drifted yes, and now I can see all my workspaces that have drift, and I can go in and take action on that. We also have reports for stale workspaces. Stale workspaces are those that haven't had a run executed in 7 days, 14, 30, 60, or 90 days, which basically means that they're more likely to have potentially drift, potentially security vulnerabilities, whatever it might be. And from here, again, we can create those reports where we can identify those workspaces that do have drift. So whether you're a DevOps user that is mainly operating in the workspace and just wants to know if your workspace has drift, or if you're on the platform or SRE team that needs to identify drift across all workspaces, Scalr gives each type of user the tools you need to detect drift.